I'm gonna card one Steerings. As it's like, doesn't grab. Well, it grabs Clay Iron, so it does grab a threat and grabs interaction explosives, but it's pretty bad overall. It can grab the like good mid portion of your deck. But it's also good at flipping Araya because it can grab a 0 quite often. They turn to Oko via Goose, yeah, but you were on the draw and your Goose got Searing Blaze after they Swift Spear, so you were at 14 because you also fetched for a forest. So it's not as simple. To say Araya isn't that great when you mulligan to 5, or at all. Eldrazi Temple. By revealing my identity, they actually can play Chalice on 0, which would be problematic for me. That's a downside. Play Emery. No Uro Mill, very unfortunate. It's a little bit awkward that we're playing a 19 land Uro deck. Control decks literally have 10 more lands than we do. Play E for 0 versus Chalice. No, I'll keep it for Araya. Because Araya is like very good against a deck like this that casts one card. Do you have an opinion over Fire Prophecy or Dragonfire? I don't see an upside of Fire Prophecy, or rather of Dragonfire. I'm playing Fire Prophecies. But I also don't like removal as much as some people do. And I just don't have removal on my sideboard. If they had a Chalice, I would have assumed that they would have played it on turn 1. So they had to draw it. But I still think that Araya flipping is more important. Are you playing a Shadow game against Mango this weekend? I am. Not sure, I could play the Explosions. Nah, at 0 it's not even better. Well, I mean, it's in my graveyard immediately then, and then I can recast it for 2, but that will kill my Araya. Any way to generate colorless to kill Charles with E? I have a way, yes. Although it's a little bit, like, I can also just draw Karn, that's simpler. Can I have both Araya Saratami Ascendant and Araya Saratami Ascendant's Essence on the battlefield? I assume I can. I have to say that playing Chalice is kind of being a dick in general. Karn's not even all that good. I mean, it is good against me and what, like, it's not even all that good overall. Can I Ballista 2 play an Eldrazi Smasher? Sure. We lost. Pepper hands, you can draw Uro. Save this in my hand for... I was flying too, I didn't know. No, I should have kept the creatures back. If they play under Smasher, then I need the life to escape Uro. But I guess then I can't win. How do you think is the matchup versus his Esperon? It's close. I'm not too worried. Yes, I guess if your opponent plays this member and a Smasher, then I'm in trouble. But if it's Photos here, then I don't care. At least he's not playing Absan. Yeah, thank God he's not playing Absan. Did Mango give up on MPL? He was saying that he's less motivated to play because of how hard it is to stay. Or something, and that the first week he was playing Esper because he likes Esper. This week, Esper is pretty good deck, I think. You thought about switching to chess? No. Is it that hard to stay in the MPL? Allegedly it is. Opponent, I'm not sure if that's a great idea. Didn't look hard this year. But things change, so like it only top 4 people in the standings stay for sure, which is a difference and means that it's actually like somewhat not trivial. But then also you still get a chance to requalify if you are in the lower portion of the standings for the MPL in the like MPL tournament, which I don't exactly remember are gonna be the rules of, so I'm not sure how many in the end will stay. Uro defeated. Yeah, last year it was, I think it was the half of players staying. I think the Gauntlet Weeks rules are out there, but I don't remember them. Free Austin. Austin has been Fred, I think. Right now, I could say. Oh, now I see the point of Verayo. It's to fuel your Uro. Excellent. I did some bullshit, but actually nothing come from that. Because I'll pick up Giganta too. MPL is just a joke, period. Thank you for solving that, Baku. Do you think it'd be better if the MPL was just larger? I don't think in general. I don't have strong opinions about the structure or like how it should or like how it would be better for it to go. I think one thing that would be actively good would be clarity and consistency in like how it works, so that it's not confusing. And I think they recently are taking some much better steps in how they're organizing stuff, but it's just gonna take so much time to, if ever, to recover the very tarnished throughout the first year brand. Even if like the OP people are making like their best efforts to slowly recover what was kind of thrown out of the window throughout the last year, you're still gonna have, you know, for a lot more time, you're still gonna have people like Mitzenhauer who come into my chat and say MPL is just a joke, period. And they're not wrong in thinking that, because it did kinda not hold by itself and the first impressions are quite lasting. We have claims for Chalice, but I don't know if I care. I think Araya looks actively good, although it's kinda poor against Cavern of Souls. Yeah, one sideboard. Between Kar and Uro, like, can do stuff. Fine, we'll just choose not to fetch Cavern again, yeah, potentially. Well, repeal is just for Arayo, etc. A lot of stuff. What a hand. Yeah, I thought they kept on Chalice, but they weren't playing it, which is kind of weird to me, but they lead on a Blaststone, they had to keep the Chalice. I didn't know Eldrazi Temple. What is this debate? I think it's the somebody else. And again, oh, they're dismembering that. Love this. I'm gonna play an Uro who was born a goblin, but play a fetch that we can fetch twice again and then summon Uro on the next turn. This deck doesn't look terrible. It doesn't fall to Chalice as hard between Karn and Uro, and like doesn't fall to Karn as hard, etc. Those type of things. I guess I can get Tormo scripted now, so we are about to fall to Karn. But, you know, they can't Tormos me, they have a Chalice. Hopefully they will Tormos me then, I guess. get their own stuff countered. Liquid metal coating, no, they know. Coating I'm not too afraid of though. I summon the Titan of Nature's Wrath. I draw something good. Minamo, School at Water's Edge, untap Uro. Actually somewhat legit. I want to crack the Grove, I might want to crack the Grove this turn. I think I do. Like they could liquid metal coating, but they could also get a Insane Bridge, but I don't think I care that much for that. All is dust. Okay. Let's repeal the Chalice, so we can go Emery resummon Uro. Can't use the bubbles though. The Karn, that's a little bit sad, but why not fetch? I don't know. Good up. Like I still have enough cards. That would let me save a Amber in my graveyard, who's absolutely not doing anything against this card, but I could have. Just lazy, yeah. Guess I expose Minamo now, which is a little bit not ideal. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think Dice Factory Tron is? 2, which places it firmly at not the worst deck ever. And says being attacked by a Matery Shaper, that has to be a trap. What do you get now? Sending Brigade? It's still kinda weird to attack with the Shaper, get the Brigade. But I think I might have been supposed to burden claims for that monster than for the Chalice. Just now I guess we kinda locked. You can't use Giganta mana to pay for explosives, how sad. Thank E in a 2-color deck, that's not much of a problem. Springleaf Tram is extra colors too. What is problematic is Kinnan, the Great Creator. I can get my own and then do what? Much DBH. Yes, an opposing card. I can get Sky Sovereign to shoot theirs if I get one soon. If I had a claim in my deck, I would have had more time to draw into it and then still win by attacking the card with Uro again. No Urza, no Urza, no. Also, not a very good card ever since everything got banned. I'm gonna concede this game because it's gonna be tedious and I basically have no outs. I'm gonna try it a little bit more, but I won't. I'm gonna board the claims this time. -2 explosions because they're so bad. How would you cast claim? Isn't it a red card? There's a different claim that's a red card. Claim the first one, but that would not be of little use. Although, given Matery Shaper's power, everybody probably would have enjoyed stealing one. I picked Giganta as my comrade. They don't have a Chalice, we get to flip a eye on turn 2. Chalice! Sure. How do they want to kill it then? Oh wait a turn. Gonna have Tron, which means that it's gonna be easier for them to cast stuff. How are you going to flip or about Chalice and play? Araya, tapper for mana. Play Mishra's Bubble, bounce Mishra's Bubble, replay Mishra's Bubble. That's the 4th spell. To draw a spell, I guess. Sure, casting Dismember and Respawns, which is fine. Because they're not Troning on the next turn. They are deadly afraid of the Araya. Alright, Missing for is a good draw. Last time I started with MTGO, do you suggest to buy cards or using mana traders or similar to Rent? You'd like to play Modern Legacy? I don't have experience with French services myself because I just always own a collection, but I would assume that it's better for you to have a renting service. The upkeep fetch? They really need a spell or something? Maybe. How frequently can you flip a Rio? Well, you can just do it once. That doesn't answer the question that well. The opponent doesn't have interruptions, and you can do that on somewhat easily, it seems, with repeals. It's better to get the liquid metal coating, but then it dies to his smasher. I know that's a problem. Like, keeping it against his smasher is also not doing too much. So they just don't have anything. Typical Tron. Dumping sphere. I guess I will. Or is it better to just... They didn't catch anything, so maybe it's better to get coating right now. Bridge looks poor. It's also hard for me to win under Bridge against their Karn. Okay, Cage. I think I can just like play a little bit slow. Yeah, the scavenger grounds too, which like they keep open all the time. So I'll just go after their Tron lands. Check out the tapping for 6 mana incoming. Not really. Whoa! Whoa! I actually won. Easy. Yeah, Kinnan's trash against that deck. I agree. How do we know they are in CGI? Well, it's not important what they are in this specific spot, but I'm telling you that it used to be the case that it actually was, you know, even if those people exactly are CGI'd in it, still happened that there were gatherings of people. But that is a normal thing still in New Zealand. Okay. They have a thing in America too, KW. Guess that's also true. US KWA. Mana leak your Uro. Damn. Weird to mana leak the front side of Uro. They just want to tap out for their own. No. Should I play a land to play on another mana leak? I'm stupid, Twitch chat. Yeah, fuck me. This is so bad. Knew I wanted to do that, but then I failed to perform that playing out the lens slowly. Now they're gonna tap low for their cheaty planeswalker. Very that good to play. Keep the explosives. Okay. Prismatic Vista is gonna be dead now. Really fetched. That's kind of weird. No time machine yet, no. It's a little bit awkward because I can't both kill Omnath and attack Ren at the same time. Guess we'll ignore Ren for this turn. Because we can use the Giganta mana for the X. But I think I would like to kill the Omnath. Fucking force of whatever. Forgot about this. Not the first time. Not the first time you just sit there, you plan your entire turn, and then actually they for 0 mana counter your plans. And you're like, oh, that card exists. Forgot that. It was really necessary for people to be able to both tap out for the Omnath and then also counter your shit. And people are gonna say, but Kanister, the force polishes the unfair stuff in the format. And say, if that's how polishing looks, then I do understand those who claim to abolish the polish. So I don't want to do anything with that. And Giganta mana be used for explosives. If I could have, I would have, but I couldn't have. Since explosives got generic mana, you can't. Force is there to sell boosters, not to punish anyone. Sure. But it does punish me whenever people cast it. I don't even kill Ren now. But they do block. This kinda feels weird, man. Kill a Misty Rainforest. And yeah. Thank you, Zilla Bebe, for your sub-bebe. Maybe I have 3 cards in hand, they're drawing a Misty, so that draw is actually kinda bad. And I have a board, so I have to draw 2 more, so we're kinda on parity right now. I guess they can sanctuary back what? Nothing good really, like, they don't terribly path. I guess they had mono lens in hand, so why they protect Ren then? Why they not keep the Omnath in play? XD? Feels weird, man. We don't cyber because I don't think I want neither of those. Hype train is ready to leave the station. Interesting. I'll keep this because you always flat against control with those decks when they counter your stuff. I'm dying to see you play Vintage Cube. I could play Vintage Cube. We're gonna flip a Riot widget. Ready for it? Two plus 2 is 4, minus 4 is minus 4. This card is buying Commander because Commander is extremely silly, but actually flipped. Although it's still tapped, so like couldn't really tell which one is it, right? XD. This should be Eraya's Essence should be really good against 4-color control because they don't really have throwaway spells. Because the deck is mono good spells, slightly expensive spells, and also tries to play at both sorcery and instant speed, so actually gets really punished by Raya. Suspect, because what they're gonna do, like they can path, they can't play Jace, but then the Jace like would need to bounce their Kinnan. I don't particularly care. Yeah, maybe they're gonna go like path, bounce this, but they don't have enough mana to do so. This and this are pretty useless for them. Final answer. Minamo to combo with Emery. I guess bringing Tron then actually from my graveyard to be able to keep up repeal for, I don't know, for nothing really. I cast a Growth Spiral. No, I guess I'm gonna field this. But that means that I have 3 mana again. I could play the extra Uro to cycle it. Kinnan is just too small ball to you. Well, Kinnan is small ball until it's very high ball. In some matchups it's gonna be actually really useful to have something of this type. Alright, counter the first spell. Wait, what? Scammed. So with, I mean, Kinnan has downsides too, but Urza also has pretty huge downsides. Namely, it kinda sucks with like not enough artifacts, etc. And like being vulnerable to creature removal. Which you have a lot of creatures and like Wraths are actually very good against you. To try repelling Mox to draw lands and be able to play Kinnan. Yeah, I think I'd rather keep the repeal for just in case. Because repelling a Jace is also valuable if it comes to that. They only have 2 forces, which they can't. I guess they could cast a removal spell for 1 mana and then cast a force. One thing is that having Urzas would let this deck be like better against creatures, while having Kinnan instead, like you can beat combo on control more so with that, because Urza is really poor here. I feel like maybe that's not true. Well of Summer. Wait. Spells you control can be countered this turn. That's somewhat true. That flips array again. Maybe I am unnecessarily letting the Jace be active. Not a huge problem though, really, the Jace. Yeah, that's insane. GG lol, says opponent. Do you agree with my opponent? Jace equals OP? Sure, as my opponent was about to untap with Jace, scoops a game. I would have brainstormed with Jace at least, but I understand why they did that.